their homes. Decorative pieces for every home, the work of top artists.
What we can do to preserve the taste, nutrients and the quality for our food for longer. Is there a more reliable way to preserve food than any other method used so far? Luckily, there is a great solution. The most cost-effective, efficient and healthy method of preserving food, and that is vacuum packing. The most reliable method of food preservation. Until now, vacuum packing was only used in industry. But why? Well, simply because of high investments, it is not suitable to be used at home, and the devices were bulky and difficult to use. Now just imagine, now you can vacuum a pack of food in your own home. Vacuum packing makes your food healthy by protecting it from microbes, mold, air and other harmful factors. This is the most of the Vaxi system. It's called the vacuum pump. The pump removes all contaminants which could harm food, first of all, the air. It is a very handy device, light and 100% safe and very easy to use. The Vaxi lids seal the container in which we vacuum pack the food. The patented valve on the lid enables us to suck up the air inside the container and to maintain the vacuum. The lid is very practical and easy to operate with. Lexan, the material that the lid is made of, is resistant to pressure and shock. As you can see, there is a calendar mechanism on the lid with the following instructions. The lids are made in various shapes and sizes. You can indicate the expiry date on the calendar mechanism on the lid. The lids of various sizes can be combined with the containers. Practical for everyone, for single people to large families. Now the glass containers are very practical and functional part of the Vaxi system. Glass is a stable material resistant to aggressive substances. In contact with various materials, it does not give out or take up any colors. Curved shapes are made for easy use and simple food storage. Made in various sizes and can be used for various purposes. Ideal for fresh food like vegetables, fruit or meat. And also cooked meals. The glass containers can be used for heating food in the microwave ovens and for serving cooked meals. The cheese bell. This is a multi-purpose container. These beautifully designed multi-purpose containers can be used for all kinds of food, optimal packing and neat refrigerator. They're suitable for various purposes from vacuum packing to serving. And now I'll show you the process of vacuuming the cheese bell. First, you have to make sure the adapter cable is correctly connected to the pump. Fit the cover container securely over the top and turn the manual selector to vacuum. Insert the pump nozzle into the valve on the cover. The green light comes on to show that the vacuum process has begun. Hold the pump down until the red light comes on steadily. Detach the vacuum nozzle from the valve on the cover. The valve closes automatically. Turn the manual selector from vacuum to close, like this. We have done the same thing with this glass container. Now, in order to close it, we have the rotary disc. On the sign open, the position of the arrow on the rotary disc when we are opening the container. The vacuum position, which is here, is when the vacuuming process is going on. When the vacuuming process is ended, we take out the pump and then we move the arrow to the sign close. Also, you have numbers on the rotary disc, which are a calendar. You have 12 months of the year and 31 days of a month. It is very simple and extremely practical. The Lexi lids are the special transparent lids that can be combined with the Zepter cookware. You can vacuum pack straight from the pot, cook and save time. They are made in various sizes compatible with the Zepter cookware, from 16, 20 and 24 centimeters diameter. Vaxi sealing unit solves the problem of storing food for a long period of time, and not only food. Seals everything in flexible, high-quality plastic bags, ideal for long-term storage in a freezer. Cost-effective, saves space, preserves food, and eventually your health. Tough but flexible plastic bags is almost indestructible. Special, robust, and heat-resistant material available in 30 by 600 centimeter rolls, suitable for any size of food. Suitable for freezer storage and defrosting directly in the boiling water or in a microwave oven. Now I will show you the vacuum process on a practical example. The process of marination in a vacuum bag is several times shorter and more effective than in an ordinary container. Oxygen can damage not only food. Vaxi will help you to keep your silver bright, protected from tarnishing by keeping it vacuum packed. Keep your stamps and other precious collections in Vaxi bags.
Storage and preservation. Cakes without Vaxi 2 days. With Vaxi 10 days. Bread without Vaxi 2 days. With Vaxi 8 days. Juices without Vaxi 7 days. With Vaxi 30 days. Fruit without Vaxi 10 days. With Vaxi 21 days. Pasta without Vaxi 180 days. With Vaxi 365. Cookies without Vaxi 120 days. With Vaxi 365. Raw meat without Vaxi 3 days, with Vaxi 9 days. Cooked meat without Vaxi 5 days, with Vaxi 15 days. Fresh fish without Vaxi 2 to 3 days, with Vaxi 4 to 5 days. Cheese without Vaxi 15 days, with Vaxi 60 days. Vegetables without Vaxi 5 days, with Vaxi 21 days. Salami without Vaxi 7 days, with Vaxi 20 days. Soup without Vaxi 2 days, with Vaxi 15 days. Dried fruit without Vaxi 180 days, with Vaxi 365 days. Coffee or tea without Vaxi 180 days, with Vaxi 365 days. Wine without Vaxi 3 days, with Vaxi 15 days.
Have you ever thought how much money you spend on small pleasures which are often completely unnecessary? Let us make a quick calculation every morning.
Every morning you drink a cup of coffee, it costs about 80 euro cents. You buy newspapers, you pay about 80 euro cents. You spend at least 2 minutes making unnecessary phone calls, about 40 euro cents. A chewing gum costs 30 euro cents. You throw away a quarter of a meal, about 13 euro cents. Not to mention the cigarettes, which are dangerous for your health and which cost about 1.5 euros.
Just imagine, all that costs you approximately 3 euros per day. And how much is that over the whole year? It is not hard to calculate, now is it? Just imagine that in only 1 year you throw away 1,000 euros, and on top of that you endanger your health. And what if you invest instead of throwing away? For example, you can have a Zepter family set which will bring you benefit to the whole family if you invest only 3 euros a day over the period of 1 year. It would be enough if only one member of your family does not spend money on unnecessary things.
Thanks to the Zepter integrated system, an average European family of 4 members can save on water in 1 year 373 euros, For 30 years, €11,175. That's cooking down 70%, washing down 50%. Energy, €475 saving in 1 year. That's €13,725 over 30 years. Cooking down 70%, washing down 50%. Time, €2,418 savings in 1 year. In 30 years, that's €72,540. Cooking time down 70%, washing time down 50%. Food and cookware replacement. In 1 year, €831. In 30 years, €24,930. Fat down 80%, food down 40%, cookware and vitamins down 100%. The total savings with Zepter in 1 year are €4,079. Over 30 years, that's €122,370. How much can we save with Vaxi? A European family of 4 members spends on food between €9,000 and €15,000 per year. With Vaxi, it can save 30 to 50%. If a family can save only 30% of its minimum consumption of €9,000, in 1 year it will save €3,000. In 30 years, at €3,000 a year, that's €90,000. A simple formula, a fascinating result. Masterpiece Cookware plus Vaxi save €122,000 plus €90,000. That's €212,000. Zepter Home Art makes your dream come true.
I invite you, dear friends, to join us and to become a part of the team of successful people, the Zepter team. We are offering you more than a job. Accept a new dynamic philosophy for a successful lifestyle. Become your own boss and earn as much as you want. In Zepter International, you have free, highly professional training. No capital investment is needed. You plan your own working hours, full or part-time. You make the rules. You set your goals for unlimited earnings. You can keep your previous job if you're unemployed. You have a constant company support for your work. Zepter offers you a chance to improve your professional life by making your private life healthier, happier, and much better. Dear guests, we've come to the end of our meeting. I must say I really enjoyed it. I do hope you did too. I'll be really glad to arrange a similar meeting in your house for your friends and your family. Now I would like to thank first our hosts for their warm welcome and for arranging this wonderful meeting, and then of course our guests for devoting their time and attention and interest in our products. And finally, I can give each and one of you some more information about home art products. Thank you.
There's no doubt that food cooked the Zepter way is extremely tasty and healthy. But we all remember the wonderful smells of our mother's kitchen before all this technology was available. Do you remember those marvelous soups, those delicious hot dishes? Well, now there's a powerful new product from the Zepter family which will let you enjoy those dishes again. SynchroClick. SynchroClick is a device which turns 5 of the exquisite pots from the Masterpiece collection into a new generation of pressure cookers. Now this lets you cook perfect meals in a third of the time, without sacrificing any of the rich flavor and goodness. Use SynchroClick whenever you're in a hurry. If you like cooking but can't afford a whole afternoon just to prepare one meal, SynchroClick is the thing for you. If you want food that isn't complicated or fatty, meat that melts like butter with lots of fresh vegetables, and you want it in a hurry, you'll choose SynchroClick. Now, we've already learned that it makes no sense at all to cook vegetables in water, and how the Masterpiece collection lets us do without the water. But what if we want to make soup? We can't cook soup without water. This is where SynchroClick comes into its own. What lifts SynchroClick and the entire Masterpiece collection out of the crowd is their versatility, the choices they offer. You can choose traditional cooking, cooking the Zepter way, or pressure cooking the Zepter way. Now I'm going to show you how to use the SynchroClick pressure lid. You'll see how simple it is. We can use it with any 20 centimeter Zepter pot. That's the 3, the 3.7, 4.2, 4.7 or 5.8 litre pot. Today I'm going to use this 3.7 litre pot. Now, I've already filled it with food. We never fill past the 2/3 mark. And I've used a little water. You can use water or stock, whatever, to generate the steam that cooks the food inside the pot. The Zepter SynchroClick pressure lid is made of the highest quality materials. Like all the Masterpiece collection, it has a thermocontrol which regulates the cooking process. This red button is the pressure indicator. When the pot's up to pressure, about 1 bar, and temperature, about 120 degrees centigrade, this button pops out. We also use the button to release the pressure at the end of cooking. It's very simple to use. We place lid on the pot, turn the handle, one click, and the pot's hermetically sealed. Now we turn the heat up to maximum. Once the red button pops up, we turn the heat down to minimum again, because the acuthermal base of all Zepter cookware saves energy. Now the cooking time is running. Now that our food's almost cooked, let's talk about the advantages of this state-of-the-art product and the benefits it brings. This product is the best of its kind on the market because of its perfect safety. That's guaranteed by the multi-stage safety system and superior materials and production quality. With Zepter's SynchroClick 2 lid, you have a pot which can be either a pressure cooker or a general purpose cooking pot, which goes with the rest of the Home Art collection. So you can use it for frying healthy food or cooking the Zepter way. Zepter always gives you more. Now, the advantages of cooking under pressure are well known, but with Zepter you get more because all your choices are healthy. You can also use SynchroClick to sterilize babies' dishes and utensils. It's perfect for that because it withstands temperatures up to 120 degrees Celsius. Thanks to the shorter cooking time and the fact that less water is used, food retains more vitamins and minerals. Cooking with SynchroClick also tenderizes tough food, making it easier to digest. Because food cooks 80% faster, it's ideal when you're in a hurry. You put the prepared food into the pot, then by the time you've finished setting the table, you have a wonderful meal ready. Because it takes less time, it also uses less energy. Now, Zepter pots are designed to use less energy, and they have a very good record for this. But with SynchroClick, you save even more. Because less energy is used, the kitchens of Zepter cooks never look like a sauna. With Zepter, good becomes better. When you cook with SynchroClick, there are no messy spills on the cooktop. Once the cooking time's up, we remove the pot from the heat and release the pressure. There are 3 ways of doing this. First, with the valve facing away from you, tap the red button, releasing the pressure in short bursts. The second way is to stand the pot in about 5 centimeters of cold water and let it cool down. Once the button drops, then we can open the pot. The third way is to turn the power off just before cooking finishes. Then the temperature drops and the pressure drops while cooking completes. Once the button's down, we can remove the top and serve this delicious meal. Let's again remind ourselves about the benefits of cooking with SynchroClick. Steam under pressure softens the fibre in food, making even the toughest food digestible in just a matter of minutes. And furthermore, this dynamic cooking method intensifies the flavours in food, so you need less salt in a lot of dishes. You can cook a whole range of foods with SynchroClick. Just look at this tasty soup. Or this delicious stroganoff. What could be better? We've heard a lot about the Zepter way of cooking. We know that it helps preserve what's best in food. But we also know that there are days when we don't have hours to prepare a meal. SynchroClick has brought a new quality to the Masterpiece collection. The option of being able to eat healthy meals even on days when you only have a few minutes to prepare them. SynchroClick ensures that all users of the Masterpiece collection get the full benefit, that they have time for both a personal and a business life. And best of all, it cooks really healthy food. Let everything click into place. SynchroClick, the healthy option.